What up, guys? Annie's here, Guild Forever, however you want to call me. Alright, here's a review for the Slime anime, episodes 18, 19, and 20. Pretty damn good episodes. We got to see Cordeus, the stupid flying fish, which in my opinion was not so much as a threat. You could arguably say they only won thanks to the help of Malim. True, this is factual. But even then, excuse me. Nobody really struggled with this thing. He was just a persistent flying fish that had amazing regenerative properties. Offensively, he was alright too, but nothing that Rimuru can counter. Rimuru can counter whatever this thing dished out. The problem is his regenerative powers were so up there that it was hard for him to really land a finishing blow. So that was the issue. But in regards to handling this thing, like keeping it at bay, not like there wasn't that really any casualties at all because this thing's offensive capabilities were a little lackluster, in my opinion. Yes, Malim finished it off, but I will, one thing as I said before that I'm gonna point out again, they did not struggle against this thing. So either way, once again, if this forgot the name, but it felt very lackluster. I wasn't all that impressed by it, to be honest with you completely. What's interesting now is the arc we're in, where Rimuru is actually gonna teach Shizue's students. I'm guessing he's trying to save these kids to prevent their deaths. And he also got to meet Yuki, which, if I remember correctly, I think Yuki was kind of mentioned before, but I completely forgot. So if someone could review me on who this character Yuki is, unless he's new, please tell me in the comment section below. I definitely appreciate it. And I like how the moment he saw Shizue's mask, he turned into a savage. This guy is pretty strong too, like, he's no joke. But it looks like it isn't something Rimuru can't handle, once again. And I'm just curious to see what's Rimuru's relationship going to be within this nation. So I mean, it looks like Yuki said he was cool with Rimuru, cause dude, they relate a lot to each other. They bonded for a bit, and he gave him a stash of manga that he's gonna be entertained with for a long time. So after that, he's like, yeah, this dude gave me manga. He told me a lot of good, awesome stuff about the world that I left behind. He seems cool in my book. I'm not gonna bite the hand that just gave me manga and could potentially give me more. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we cool. I'm just saying, if I was in his situation, I'd do the exact same thing. I'm gonna be like, he wore Shizue's mask. I don't know anything about this dude. He's a slime. He knows Shizue. You got to meet her. But I will have to admit, the guy gave me manga. I can't pretend like that didn't happen, and I kind of need some more good shit. So that's one thing to look at. So Yuki has too much of a good reason to keep Rimuru as his ally, so I feel like for the most part, they're on good terms. As for these kids, not exactly sure. Once again, I feel like Rimuru is going to either try to save them, or I don't know what he's going to do. Because if he can't prevent their destruction, is he just going to help them enjoy their lives while they have it? But once again, I feel like that's still a bit too sad. I'm pretty sure he's gonna find a way to save them, and that's basically gonna conclude the rest of the series. I'm assuming that's how it's gonna conclude. Either way, damn good. Loving it so far. Definitely love the action and the overall character progression in this show. Not just directly toward Rimuru, but through all the other characters that he's attracted along his journey. He came a long way from a little slime that just encountered a goblin village that are now hobgoblins. Has kinshis, orcs, dragons, some dwarves actually, and yeah, it's like So far, this dude's doing pretty good. Which is an understatement. He's doing very good. I just want to know what's the end game in this whole series. Like, I know I'm not just saying, like, him doing Shizue's last regret. I'm not saying that isn't vital to the story. What I am saying is, after he does all this, what's the plan from here? What's the end game? What's Rimaru's final seal on the book? And there we go. We can wrap it up in a neat little bow, and we're good with the story. What is the closer? Where are we leading right now? It's like every arc, there's always a goal and objective, but after it's done, it kind of leaves us in this little void of confusion as to what's the finishing goal of this story for us to put a closed book on it. Say, like, we're good, great story, we're satisfied, it is done. Something that really makes us say it is done. I know there's a huge possibility. I'm pretty sure the manga is way more ahead for those manga readers out there. But I'm also wondering, is it done? And if it is it going to be done in these last few episodes? Pretty sure it's not. You could arguably said that after he's done with Shizue's final wish, he's just gonna go back to the city of Rimaru, live his life, leading his nation, expanding it, helping it grow, and letting it and living prosperous in this new world that he now resides in. That's honestly a nice little way to end it too. It's not a bad way to end it, but there's still a lot of uncertainties going on. The Great Sage. What is the Great Sage exactly? Voldora, him helping out his dragon friend out. That's number 2. Affinity, he and Veldora have been with each other there inside Rimuru for a long time. What have they been talking about? What have they been doing? Lastly, what did that last part mean when Voldora just suddenly acted out? He acted out the moment he was in that room with Rimuru with those kids. I'm guessing those kids made Voldora react in some way. I don't know what it means, or maybe I hope he doesn't become hostile to where he's almost acting of his own accord despite him being in prison within Rimuru. Cause we don't need any accidents. I'm sure it's gonna mean something. Maybe it's a huge possibility that Rimuru might have the ability to talk within the people he's kept imprisoned within his predator skill. There's somewhere inside him. It's just, it looks like Rimuru doesn't have access to it to where he is able to talk to them directly, whether it be through subconscious or some kind of way. Because I'm just assuming they all share a body. It's just Rimuru's body is the one that's on the surface. But other than that, I'm curious to see what Rimuru plans to do with these kids. And once again, the end goal. Because I know some people may not like that I use this example all the time, but it's like, it's the best way to describe where I see a show going. For example, the series Naruto. Naruto wants to become the Hokage. We already know what the end goal is there then. I don't watch Bleach. I'm stupid. Not Bleach. I meant to say I don't watch One Piece, but I do know that the point of One Piece is for this character Luffy to go find One Piece or whatever, and that's the end of the show. There we go. We know where the story is going to end. We know what the point of the show is about. So that's what I want to find out. I want to know what is the point, what is the end game for Rimuru, for this series, for himself, and from here on onward. Still a good show, still like it, but I'm curious, where is it leading to? That's my biggest thing that's plaguing my mind. That's the number one thing that I always think about when I watch series, to be honest with you. Because as Rimuru said in episode 20, I love me a good story, I'll tell you what. But yeah, Other than that, let's get to the questions. If you were in Yuki and Rimaru's case to where you were from, let's just say, a modern time, let's just hypothetically say tomorrow you die or whatever, and you become involved in this world, in this world of the anime series, the slime anime series. If there's one thing you regret that you wish you could have had with you, or there's one thing that you miss from back then in the modern times, what would it be, and let me know why? Question 2. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we've seen all the Demon Lords. We've seen Kerrigan, I think that was his name is, the blonde one. Malim, the white-haired dude. Damn, I don't know where I was going with that. Sorry about that, guys. It's just figuring out what type of questions trying to think about. If you could contribute in this world, whether it be in Rimaru's nation or some other nation, what would you do to contribute to a nation in that anime? Let me know what it is, explain it to me, and why. Those are the 2 questions. Once again, these are optional. You do not have to answer them, but I would appreciate it if you did. Make sure to comment that in the comment section below, your answers to my questions. Remember, do not be rude, be polite. I have zero tolerance, absolutely zero tolerance for negativity. Depending on the gravity of the negativity, you will either can I speak, for fuck's sake? You will either be given a warning, depending on the gravity of how you act in the comment section. You'll be either given a warning, or you'll be banned immediately and have your comment deleted. I will say this though: if your comment is deleted and you are not directly banned, consider that a warning to you. If I deleted your comment, but you are not banned, you can still comment. If you choose to abuse it and decide to say something negative again, you're automatically going to be banned because I gave you a warning, and instead of being mature about it, you decide to play the fool. So, once again, zero tolerance for negativity. If you're negative, well, you had it coming. I always give warnings in my review video. So if you don't read this, well, you gotta watch the video. But either way, guys, that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. Really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys as my guildmates, and I'll see you guys on future reactions. Peace.